Alright, Eric Larson here. I'm going to show you a really great, easy, simple system so you can go out and make some money right now starting today. It's really, really cool and it's easy to do. So here you can see I'm on the GoDaddy site, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this from scratch. This is a plugin that I just got, and I'm going to go ahead and create a blog, a simple blog. No real special theme necessary for this system to work. We're going to create a blog for you from scratch, and I'm going to show you how this works. So here I am at GoDaddy, and let's go ahead. I've already found a domain that I want to get for this system, and what you want to do is think of a name like some type of news site name that sounds official. You want it to be sure that when someone clicks on it, they're thinking like, hey, this is some kind of official site. So I got one that's called New York Newsworld.com. So I'm going to type it in here, as you see, and we're going to go ahead and use NewYorkNewsWorld.com, which I know is available. And you can go ahead and again think of any name. Just keep trying different things over at Google or wherever you want to buy a domain name, and so that when someone sees it, it looks something that's fairly official. And as you can see here, New York News World is available. Congratulations, thank you. And so I'm going to go ahead and get it. And just give me a couple minutes to throw in my payment information, and I'll get right back online. Okay, here you see I have gotten the domain name NewYorkNewsWorld.com. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that, because I bought my domain at GoDaddy and I host at another place called NetFirms, which is what I'm using right now. I'm looking to change that again in the near future. But again, like I said, what I want to do is create a blog. So I'm going to go into my New York News World control panel here in GoDaddy, and I'm going to go over into the name servers you can see right here. And what I'll do is I'll change the name servers over to the NetFirms name servers, and that'll allow the domain name to work on the NetFirms website, just in case you want to change your your name servers yourself and host somewhere else. And I'll go ahead, and NetFirms is ns1.netfirms.com and then ns2.netfirms.com. And I'll go over here to NetFirms, and what I'll do then, this is where I host most of my domains right now. So I have to add that domain name inside to NetFirms. So I'll type it in here, and I'll just go ahead and click the box, add existing domain, because I'm not going to buy it new. I got a little bit cheaper over GoDaddy. Sometimes I use them based on the specials. And I'll add it. So let's take a moment or two, and I'll just refresh this page, and it will be in there. And then in the meantime, I'll head back over to GoDaddy so I can go ahead and change the name servers. Which is ns1netfirms.com and ns2netfirms.com. And when I put this here inside the GoDaddy account, what's going to happen then is anytime someone types in my domain name, it will go directly over to NetFirms. I'll put this in here, and I'll click Save. And I'm good to go. Okay, so now I can create the blog over at NetFirms. So let's go on back over to NetFirms, and we'll create a blog. Now you'll see, let's see, refresh this here, and you'll see my domain name is already added on. I'm going to create a subdomain for my domain name, so that when I create the blog, it has a separate folder, and it's not all just sitting in a public HTML directory where I can overwrite things. So I'm going to go ahead and create the subfolder right here in my control panel. And it is under public HTML directory and /, and you can create any name that you want in there, actually, as long as you remember it. So once this is done, I can go over now to build a website, a blog. Now click that, and we'll go ahead and create a simple blog here. So we'll go ahead and hit install. Sometimes it takes a minute, and then we'll go ahead and we'll look for the domain name that we're using. So we'll just scroll down here until we find it. There we go. And we'll give it a click. And you can see that this is where we'll be creating a brand new blog to use this plugin. And again, I'm going to put in this step in here in case you haven't created a blog before. Well, it is really that simple. Okay. And what it's doing is being created now. Okay, here we are now. The blog has been created. You see I have a admin area and I have the actual blog. Again, this is a very simple blog. As you can see here, it's just nothing. But the cool thing is with this plugin, we're not really worried about the blog. We just need it for the plugin to work and do its magic. So let's go over here to the login page. And I've already pasted my password, which I'll change again because it's on video here, but that's okay, you got it right now. And remember this password. We'll go ahead and log in and get this thing rolling. I just love it when it takes a long time to do this. Come on now. Alright, here we go. Now we're inside the dashboard. It went from buying a domain name to changing the name servers to creating a subfolder in my hosting account to building a blog, and here we are. Now we're going to go ahead and put the plugin in that I got for this video here, which is a really cool plugin. So let's go ahead and install a plugin, and we're going to go ahead and choose the file that we want to, which is a plugin basically. And let's see, I got it in desktop, I believe. Let me check the downloads here for a second. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is in the desktop. Let me go back over there. I don't believe it's here. Yeah. Okay, let's check the desktop out. And it's called ClickJack. Alright, so I got the ClickJack plugin, and we'll go ahead and, since I've chosen a file, we'll go ahead and install it now and put this on the blog. Should just take a couple seconds, activate it, as you can see I'm doing here. Okay, once it's activated, you'll see on the left hand side, ClickJacker. I'll click that, go into Add New, Add Campaign. This thing's really cool. You're going to love this. Okay, and this is what we have the blog for, just to get into this panel here. Campaign name, I'll just name it list, anything I want right now. List building, okay? And I'm going to look for a, we're going to advertise a product for Google Hangouts. So I'll go over to Google Hangouts, and I'll get the URL at Google Hangouts. Now Google Hangouts, of course, you can now do webinars at Google Hangouts for free and have unlimited guests. The best way to do it, though, is by having a plugin so you can get opt-ins and things like that. Google Hangouts will not allow you to get opt-ins. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell a plugin for Google Hangouts, and we're going to use Google Hangouts as the authority site. So anybody that goes to Google Hangouts and sees this thing that we're selling is going to believe that Google's selling it. Or maybe they will, maybe they won't. But we're going to use Google as the authority behind the sale. So you see destination URL right here. I copied the address bar. That's the Google Hangout page, okay? So this is when we get our link, we're going to have a unique link here, affiliate link, for this product that I want to sell. You're going to drive people right to that page, okay? And so what we're going to do is we're going to do an image based sale here. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a popover on top of the Google Hangouts page. Okay, now what that means is we can time that popover to come out anytime from 3 seconds to a minute. And what will happen is when somebody goes over to the Google Hangouts page, they'll get a popover to buy our products or our product. Now I'm going over to my JVZoo account here, as you can see, and there's a sale here today. Okay, cool. And we're going to go ahead and get the link for the Google Hangouts plugin. Now, if you don't have an account at JVZoo, I recommend that you get an account there. You can sell as an affiliate products and services. You can sell ClickBank products and services, and also any WSO is basically which is run through JVZoo now, or Warrior Plus, of course. All right, so we're going to find the Hangouts plugin, and let's see here. Probably type it in separate. Let's try that. I'll scroll here a little bit. I'm sure it's close by here. There we go. Hangout plugin. See that right there in the middle of the page? We're going to get our link for that, and we'll go ahead and grab it. Now this is where I'm going to send people off of the Google Hangouts page, so they can buy. You can see I'm going to highlight this area here, copy it, and then I'm going to go ahead and paste it, okay, into our software over at the Clickjacker at my blog that I just created. And again, we're using a news type sounding blog, so when you run an ad, you can run an ad, let's say over at Facebook. It's going to look like an ad or a newsworthy ad about Google Hangouts, and they'll have a link there, NewYorkNewsWorld.com / whatever you create. Okay, and what I'm doing is looking for an image now. I need like a cool image for this plugin. Here's the plugin, and this one might work here, but let's go over to the actual website, and here's where I'm going to drive people to. And we're going to look for an image here that I can just copy and people will be able to click on so that we can get our commissions. That looks pretty cool here, but it's not enough grab to it. Let's keep going. There's Obama. You can see he uses Google Hangouts. And there's our image right there, I believe. I just went by it. Let me just see if there's anything else. No, I don't like that. It's just a dollar amount. It's $47. It pays out 50%, so I'll make $23.50 every sale. We'll grab this image right here, and I'll actually type in with Photoshop, click here for more information. I'm not going to do that today because I just want to show you how this works, okay? But off to the right will be a click here. So when this thing pops over the top of the Google Hangouts website, they'll know for sure to click on it to get hassle-free webinars for Google Hangouts, okay? So I'm on a Mac. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press Command-Shift-4. You can see it allows me to copy. This is what's cool about a Mac. You can copy any image you want, and you can do a print screen on a PC and get the image and then just scale it. Okay, so for a Mac is Control-Shift-4. For a PC would be print screen, or maybe you have a Snagit plugin. You can go ahead and grab the image just like I did there. So what we'll do is we'll put the image in there. You can see it's an image that we're running. It'll say image location. So we need to get the image, right? I've already put it on my computer. So now I need to get the image, and then I also need to link the image as to where it's going. So let me find my image here. Okay, here we go. This is what I just copied. And choose that. Image is in there. I'm going to go ahead and stick it inside. I'm going to use about a 600. It's 600 size. You need to remember the dimensions here because you need to insert it in the software. Okay, so you can see here it's 6. I'm going to make it. Let's see here. 600 by 460. Okay, so you just remember 600 by 460, You save that, insert it, and this will be the image that pops over Google Hangouts. Now the cool thing is you can do it for any newsworthy, you could do it for list building, you could do it for dog training, I mean anything you want, because you're going to pop over an authority site. It's going to look like the site itself is giving you this information. And when it has authority behind the site, it's a little bit better than just, you know, Joe whatever affiliate marketer. Okay, so we got our image link. It's image link, you can see there, it's going to my affiliate offer. The image URL location is going to the image location is going to go to the actual image. Now we're going to go over to our all campaigns, and you can see the one that I created here for list building. Here we are in all campaigns now, and here's the link, the unique link right here that we're going to copy, and we're going to go over and paste that in to the address bar. And what that's going to do is go over to the Google Hangouts page. So this is the link that you'll give your affiliates or an ad that you're running. You see, go right to Google Hangouts and check it out here. What's going to pop over is this ad that we created. And again, I'm going to put in somewhere in Photoshop, I'll put click here or something like that. And when they click this image, they're going to go over to the actual affiliate page that sells this Hangout plugin, and I'm going to get paid. So you're using Google Hangouts as the authority, and it looks like they're popping it over, right? It actually, and in reality, they're not. But it gives you the authority of Google sitting over the behind the actual offer. And then when they click that image, it's going right here. Again, you could do an opt-in form there instead. This is a great way to make affiliate sales. I'm going to make $23.50 every time someone clicks on this. Get it today. You're going to love it.